What do you love about RekenMathLine 100?
Well, I like that I can hand out 100 manipulatives all at the same time and collect them. And I also like this really strong correlation between it and the hundreds chart, which they know really well by second grade. I like the fact that the rings are colored where we can see the fives really easily and count by fives and tens really easily. It also helps with regrouping, to be able to regroup a 10 and to see the numbers. And my students really do like how you can flip it over and make the number in any way and you don't have to go in order.
So how have you found, has it been a challenge navigating one side or the other with your kids? Talk about that a little bit.
No, they see it as a number line in a hundreds chart, and when you teach them just how to flip it over so that the red is starting, they easily can do that. So sometimes we're using the number side and sometimes we're flipping it over and thinking more conceptually about a number. They call this the fun side, and this is kind of the boring side because you have to follow the rules.
For some of your kids who've struggled in math, connecting with a number, talk about that. Where have you seen the aha moments with that with some kids when they see that symbol with a group of objects?
Sometimes they'll have the wrong number on there and they'll say, oh, this is 4. Oh, this is supposed to be, and they're able to connect it. By second grade, they kind of have the, this is 7 and this is 7, but to be able to also see 5 and 2 is a 7, they love seeing that.
How about going back from one side to the next in a given math lesson? Do kids follow the instructions pretty well, or what is your experience with going from one side to the next?
Well, at first, if you teach them just how to do it, I show them, we go like that and we just flip end over end. So just with some just pre-teaching, it hasn't been a problem at all. Nobody goes the wrong way. Yeah, and letting them play around with it a little bit at the beginning too takes away some of this noise too that some people might see as a concern.
For your second graders, what did you used to do? Did you used to have blocks and cubes?
Yeah, unifix cubes, and they would become towers, and they would be all over the place, and you're sitting there counting them out, and you spent so many times keeping them grouped in bags and trying to count them out and figure out a good way to do that, or in sticks. Whereas these are just always on here and you can't pull them apart, but you can still manipulate them.
Would you say your kids' understanding of regrouping is improving because of this strategy?
Oh yeah, for sure. They can see, I need to regroup 10, I have 8 and 2 is a complement of 10, I can slide it over now, so they can see that we're bringing over a 10.
What would you say helping the kids at a 3rd, 4th grade skill level was the best about the 5x20? Where was the difference maker for you?
Well, we used it for multiplication facts, so we'd use it for a lot of skip counting into multiplication, repeated addition into multiplication, repeated subtraction for division. We would use it to show concepts like long division and multi-digit multiplication, and it helped them really see, with the smaller numbers, how to do those more difficult concepts.
What would you say you saw happen with fact fluency, maybe compared to other strategies or just in general your experience?
They were able to touch it. So if you were doing threes, you could, 3, 6, 9, and we wouldn't slide it over. So 3 groups of 3 they could see is 9. They were able to touch it and see the groups of 3 very easily, and again.
So you saw that experiencing the concept, going to the procedure, it helped them understand?
Yeah, it helped them understand, here's 3, here's another 3, here's another 3.
Okay.
This is 9.
Okay,
so they could actually touch it, see the groups, and be able to see 3 groups of 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9.